Alright everyone, welcome back, and today we're going to be going over the second mission in the Crusader Trail. So let's get started. In this mission, we're going to be going against the Caliph. We're both going to start out with 2,000 gold, and we got a pretty decent position. No stone, but plenty of iron. Let's get right into it. Here, first things first, we're going to want to push out that granary and go ahead and get the marketplace built. And kind of expand that stockpile a little bit here and start off with some woodcutters. And in this map we're kind of at a disadvantage where we don't have any access to the stone, but we do have access to lots of iron, so we're going to go ahead and try and spam that. Start getting a ton of iron mines going, get some good production that we can go ahead and sell. Let's go ahead and get some hovels. So the biggest thing here is we're going to want lots and lots of iron, so that way we can sell it to build some stone to kind of get up some towers and things like that. Because the Caliph, he's a big fan of the slaves, so he's going to try and burn anything that he can. So we're definitely going to want to be able to protect our guys as well. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started, get the food up and going, get the bread going, and we'll get some hops so we can get some beer and start doing some taxes. So yeah, let's get after it. All right, now we got a good bustling economy going here. As you can see, plenty of iron that we're able to sell that we probably don't even need. So we'll just let that keep going in the background. Kind of amassed a little bit of an army here. Again, the biggest problems with Caliph are always going to be these top towers. He actually doesn't have very many archers in him, so we could probably take him out with our horse archers and shields. That's kind of a nice little trick that you can use to help protect your horse archers. It's especially helpful when you're facing the pig against the crossbowmen. They just do so much damage. But against, the Caliph, he does have pit down here, so he probably has this nice lined up with pit. So if that ignites, all of our horses are gone. So we do want to be very careful about that, and we do want to be careful about his ballistas that he's got here. So the biggest thing that is easy to take out the Caliph is kind of using the catapults. Now the catapults are nice and cracked. They're just really crazy, have super long range. I could even target them for how far back they are. I could literally target them to hit them like this, and they'll already shoot. Obviously, only 3 of them are going. So, yeah, let's go ahead and stop that for just a second. That's pretty crazy. So, all right. So, there we go. First tower's already down. We'll go ahead and start selling off some of the iron to make sure we have enough stone to go ahead and make sure that we are able to help our catapults out. But we'll get a slow process started here with our horse archers. We want to take out those fire ballistas first here. So I'm going to make sure that they go and get rid of them. Be very careful, make sure that they're constantly targeted. Let's go and take that out. Boom. Because those things are our biggest threats when it comes to our catapults. So we're going to, they're gone. We're going to go ahead and back them up and make sure that we're out of range. And we can go ahead and actually move our catapults up a little bit. And once they get within range, start targeting. Again, we really want to be careful of the archers themselves, but also these guys up top. They have terrible vision, but they are the ones that will ignite that pitch and kill and start the fire. And we don't want that. So we do want to be very careful. And at this point, again, due to his lack of archers, usually in some games, they'll have about 3 to 5 archers on each one. Due to the lack of archers we got here, honestly, we can probably go ahead and just slowly march in with all of our horse archers here. Again, being very careful to make sure that we stay on the target of these, so that way the pitch does not get ignited and ruin the whole push and push us back by another 10 minutes or so. So we'll go ahead and let's see, is this guy, he's getting hit and he's dead. Perfect. And again, we can move up our own fire ballistas here to kind of protect ourselves. They're actually nice in some games to start fire in the enemy's base. That way it's easier to go in. But for the Caliph, it's not necessary. So we'll go ahead and use our catapults, give them all 20 stone here. I'm going to go ahead and break down that wall. Now the other thing with the catapults you got to be careful of is that once this gatehouse is broken down, they'll stop firing. So we're actually going to go ahead and just target that area. Get that nice little circle. And we'll keep going. And we'll slowly march our troops forward, so that way they can get in and we can go kill the Caliph. And beware, friendly fire is toggled on, so we do want to be careful. Anyway, let's go ahead and march right in.
A message from the Caliph. Stay away from my lands, infidel. Stay away. I live to serve you. To glory. We are under ready. The armory is full, my we salute you. We stand ready. My lord, forward! Come on, sire.
And there we go. Oh no!
I live to serve you.
Somehow a fire got started inside.
To glory.
So, have to be very careful about that. But looks like our spearmen didn't really make it out too well. But we have the knights crushing in. So again, here we go. Biggest thing with the Caliph, again, getting those catapults, kind of shooting away at his towers, making sure that the fire of 89 doesn't happen again. And go ahead and kill our guys. So we'll go and take out the Caliph, and there you go. Another day, another dollar. Here we go.
From the Caliph.
You have not seen the last of me. Infidel!
Victory.